Hi, my name is Kevin Crawford, and I've set up this tutorial to show you 9 different ways to reveal answers. I recently read an article from Robert Marzano, and he was saying one good way to use these smart boards is to reveal answers. So what I've done is I've taken this photo, and I want to know who it is. I've took the text tool and typed in the answer right below the photo. And what I did is I went to the Action browser, I went to drag and drop, and I dropped the eraser. I've also taken the magic ink and I went over the text. So now if I click on the eraser, I can just erase the magic ink and you see the answer. So that's one way. Okay. A second way is I went to the Action browser again, I went to Hidden, so when I click on this photo, you'll see the text underneath. So I click on the photo, and there's the text. And that's just by using Hidden. Okay. Third way, this one's a little trickier. It also involves the magic ink. Now if I look at the layers, you see that here's my magic window. The magic ink and the window and the photo are all on the top layer. And then my answer is actually on the middle layer. So when I go over the photo with the magic ink, it sort of erases it and you see the text. So that's another way. The fourth way is a little easier. If I click on the photo and kind of drag it down, you see the answer. Now how I did this is I've created blockers. So you see this line and this line actually block it. Then I also put some restrictions on the photo. So the photo's only going to move up and down. If I try to go right and left, it won't do it. Okay, the fifth way, and this is really simple. So I just click on the photo, I go to the translucent slider, and I can just slide it, and you see the answer. Okay, number 6. I've used a container for this one. So if you see this rectangle, that's my container, and it's only going to contain the correct answer. So if I try to drag, let's say, Einstein, it won't accept it. So if I take Newton, again, it won't accept it. It's only going to accept the correct answer, and that's Pythagoras. I've also added some applause to it. Okay, number 7. This one I kind of wanted to do it a little differently. If I click on, let's say, Einstein, and the kids are like, I don't know who Einstein is, that's what he looks like. And if I click on Newton, that's what he looks like. Descartes and Pythagoras. And this is not too difficult. If you look at the each word has action to it. And so what I did is I went to the Action browser. I went to Bring to Front. So there's Bring to Front. And so each word, it'll just bring the photo to front. And you just want to make sure that the photos are exactly the same size. Okay, number 8. So I take Einstein and I can go right to Einstein. Pythagoras. Now even if you see, if I try to move right, it won't move right. It's only going to move in the direction it's supposed to go to. And how I did this was I created lines and then just put the words to go on the path. Okay, number 9, last one. Now what I can do is if I just go over the photo, it brings up and reveals who it is. Now this one, if I click on, let's say, Pythagoras, and I go to the property browser, you can see it's in label, and just put the behavior as tooltip. So if I go over it, it'll appear. Okay, and that's it. Last thing I wanted to show you, if you actually want to have this flip chart, you can go to, and I'll type it in, moodle.sandy.net. Now, when it's down here to search courses, I can put in Crawford. First one is Kevin Crawford, that's me. Click on Crawford, scroll down a little bit, and 9 ways to reveal answers, and you can download it.